folks, welcome back to Raakesh Kumar, a Techno Hub channel for placement writing. So in this session onwards, I am going to discuss elaborately about Salesforce Platform Developer 1. So in Salesforce Platform Developer 1, we are going to discuss about Apex Basics. So we should know what is Apex Basics, and we are going to go elaborately with Apex Basics here. So first of all, we should know what is code, right? The thing is that the human language uses to talk with the computer. The language where the human speaks with the computer, we call it as a code, right? So like we can compare with the recipe also, like how your mother is preparing a recipe, right? Each ingredient and the instruction need to be exact so that the dish turns out as you expected. So as you expected, how speed it is, how much speed it is, how much if that is the case, if your mother prepares right with the proper ingredients and with the proper instructions, right, based on the instruction, so that the dish comes in a proper manner so that you can love it, right? Same way here, right? We are going to write a code. So now, what kind of code we are going to use? We are going to use Apex as a code here, as a language here. We are going to use Apex as a technology. Apex as a language. So for each and every time I'm telling Apex, we should know what it's all about Apex. So what is Apex then, right? People around the world use different languages like Java, C#, Python, right, and so on, Ruby on, right, so on. So for Salesforce, if you want to develop your application, right, you can use a language called Apex. You can use a language called in Salesforce. You can use a language called Apex. So we get into the introduction to Apex now. So we come to know what is Apex. Apex is a language. Using an Apex, we can develop CRM application. So want to build your Salesforce application on Post.com platform? If your answer is yes, then you should definitely consider becoming a Salesforce developer. You want to build an application. So using Post.com platform, if your answer is yes, then you should definitely consider becoming a Salesforce developer. If your goal is to be a Salesforce developer, Salesforce admin knowledge is must here, right? So without that, we cannot get into Salesforce developers, right? So in the Salesforce developer training, we are going to, that is, you are going to learn Apex programming, SQL, social, visual forcing, and lightning outer components, right? So with Post.com, Salesforce developer can customize declarative or by programmatically. So in the admin course, we developed or we learned by using a method called declarative method. But now we are going to learn using programmatically. Both declarative and programmatic as user interface, business logic, and data model. So even in the declarative also we have user interface, we have business logic, and we have data model. Similar way here in programmatic also we have user interface, business logic, and data model. So let me see programmatic customization all about. So programmatic approach requires coding skills. So program in the sense you require a logical thinking, you require coding skills. So here we are going to use what are the components we are going to use. We are going to use visual force pages and visual components are used to develop user interface in programmatic approach. So in case we are going to develop an application, so we are going to write visual force pages code, and then we're going to use visual force component to develop the user interface. Apart from that, right, we're going to write Apex figures, Apex controllers, Apex classes are used to develop the business logic. In order to write your business logic, not write a business logic, right? In order to write a business logic, you're going to use an Apex figures, Apex controllers, Apex classes, and so on. Right? And apart from that, you're going to use API, metadata API, REST API, bulk API. So for this to develop the data model programmatic approach. So for developing your data model, you're going to use metadata API, REST API, bulk API. Got it? So now let me see what is the difference between declarative and programmatic. So in the declarative, we have learned how to create a page layout, record type, and so on. So in order to connect with, in order to develop the user interface. So whereas we have to develop the user interface with respect to programmatic, right? We are going to use visual force pages, so which is similar to HTML coding, right? and Visual Force components here to develop your user interface. Whereas coming to business logic with respect to admin declarative method, so we learned workflow, rules, and validation rules, approval process, laws, and so on. Whereas coming to programmatic, in order to write a business logic, here we're going to use Apex triggers, before triggers, after triggers, and so on, and Apex controllers and Apex classes, we're going to use it. Right? Whereas coming to data models, so with the declarative method, we have learned about objects, field creation, and relationship. Whereas here, programmatically, we are going to use metadata APIs, application programming user application programming interface. And we're going to use REST API and bulk API for the data model. This is the main difference between declarative and programmatic. Whereas declarative is going to be point and click method, we don't do any coding. Without writing any coding, we are able to develop an application. But whereas here, when it comes to programmatic, for each and everything, we are going to write coding in this project, right? For which we are going to use Apex programming here. Got it? That is the main difference between declarative and programmatic. So now coming to what is Apex in Salesforce. So we should know what is all about Apex in Salesforce. As of now, we have seen only the introduction about Apex. I already told you what is Apex. You should know what is Apex. Apex programming in Salesforce are about. It's a programming language used by the Salesforce developer. Right? Apex is a strongly typed object-oriented programming language. What is strongly typed? So each and every variable should be prefixed with data type. So it goes with strongly typed object-oriented programming language. So like how Java, when I declare any variable inside the class, instance variable, right? We go with the data type. Like same way here, Apex programming also, right? Inside the class, when we declare any variable, the variable goes with the data type. It is strongly typed object-oriented programming language. Apex is similar like Java, right? That is similar like Java or similar like C#. So like Apex helps developer to add this logic to system events like button clicks, related record update, and Visual Force pages. So helps the Apex helps the developers to add this logic. Right. So when you click the button, when you perform some action, right? So when you update your records, right, through the Visual Force pages or something, we use Apex programming there. We write a business logic there. So this is all about Apex programming. Apart from that, we write Apex classes and triggers can be returned in developer and sandbox or right? Either you can use developer production environment and then you can write your Apex code, or still you can use sandbox. Using sandbox also, we can able to write the coding Apex coding there. And we are going to implement test method here. So each and every class will be tested here, and the code coverage must be greater than 75%. Right? This is all about Apex programming. What is all about Apex? By then you should have understood what is all about Apex programming here. So, like now we are going to discuss about the feature of Apex. So, what are the features that we have in the Apex? Salesforce offers data manipulation language with built-in exception handling. So here in Salesforce we have data manipulation language. Like we are going to use DML statements in Salesforce. Like how in normal DBMS, we use DML statements in Salesforce also. We are allowed, we are able to write DML statements here, which is called data manipulation language. Right? And apart from that, we are going to use Salesforce object query language. That is called SOAP. We are going to use Salesforce object query language in future. So you are going to learn what is Salesforce object query language, how to write a query here using SOAP. Right? And apart from that, we are going to learn about social language here, which is called the search language. Salesforce object search language is used to query and retrieve the data. So whereas here using social, they are used to query and retrieve the data. For the query and for retrieving the data, we are going to use social and SOAP here. Right? Apex is in Salesforce and built-in record document mechanism. This prevents record update conflicts, right? So there will not be any conflict. So we have a record document mechanism to help of that. So it does not a conflict, right? So here because of the record mechanism. And Salesforce Apex programming language runs on multi-tenant environment. You already come across what is multi-tenant environment, multi-tenant architecture in the admin. course itself, right? So Salesforce Apex programming also runs on multi-tenant environment, multi-tenant architecture. Apex code is stored in metadata form. So the entire code is stored in metadata format. Apex codes are stored in metadata format, right? It has syntax and variables like Java. So how do you write the code in Java? Similarly, you can write the code in Apex also. It provides unit testing and test execution with code coverage. So for each and every module, right, you're going to write testing and you're going to test the execution with code coverage. As I've already told you, the code coverage should be 75%. You have to maintain. When we want to add a web and email service to your application, yes, we can very well add the web and email service to your application. Use to perform complex business process. We can add complex validation to your application. Salesforce Apex can be used to add a custom logic for an application like saving a record. So you can add a custom logic for like doing saving a record, retrieving a record, and next move to next record, and so on. You can perform several things here. So these are the features that have been added in the Salesforce. Other than the Apex programming. Apex programming language runs entirely on Force.com platform. When a developer writes and saves a code in the platform, the code gets compiled and stored in the form of metadata in Salesforce server. So in case you're going to write a code in the Salesforce, that too you're going to write an Apex programming. So when you try to save this code, they save the code is being converted into metadata format. In this Salesforce, it will be stored in the Salesforce server. So end user send a request from the user interface and receive the result from the Salesforce server. So when it comes to end user, the end user will not know any programming language. Meaning he will try to what he will do is he will try to query or he will try to send a request. Right? The request will go and reach the server. So the server is going to get processed. Once it is processed, the information will be back by to the end user. Right? So it will be displayed on the browser. Got it? So like it is a client server architecture. Got it? Now we'll see where does the Apex code is stored. How the Apex code is getting stored here. Now see, this is what we call the Force.com platform. So like who are all going to use the Apex code? Like a developer is going to use the Apex code. The environment, who are all is going to use the environment. So either the developer will use this environment, Salesforce structured environment, or sandbox environment to develop the application. Whereas coming to end user will try to send a request. Got it? So the end user will try to send a request to the Apex, that is Salesforce server. So the request will be moved to the Apex, that is what is the Force.com platform, that is the server. It gets compiled and the response will be responded from the server back to the end user. Whereas coming to Salesforce developer, right? Developer used to compile, used to write Apex class or Apex triggers, and so he will try to save it inside the Salesforce server. So inside the Force.com platform, right? So the Apex compiler is going to compile the code, right? And the compiled code will be stored here, right? So in the application server, got it? In case if there is any errors, the errors will be returned back to the developer. Okay? The developer will try to correct the errors and again he will submit the code back to the platform. Again, the Apex compiler, we have a Apex compiler here. The compiler will compile the code, right, and then it gets stored inside and to the data storage. Got it? Similar way, everything is being done on the internet, right? Not in the local system. But similar way, the end user is going to connect to the Salesforce server only by sending a request, right? Again, it is going to be what is it? It is going to be executed with Apex runtime, and it is being compiled, and it is going to be it is going to return back the information to the end user. Right? This is how their Apex code is being stored inside the Salesforce server. Got it? This is the Apex architecture. This is what we call as an Apex architecture here. Got it? So let me see what are the anatomy. Salesforce anatomy, like we have databases, we have business logic, user interface. So when it comes to database, Salesforce anatomy, like model. When it comes to model, When it comes to declarative method, we use standard object like model. Here we are going to discuss about model view controller. Here I am discussing about the model view controller, right? Model, view, and controller. Model is nothing but the what is it? It talks about the database. View is nothing but the user interface, and controller is nothing but the business logic. So MVC, we are here even in Salesforce, we are using MVC architecture. So when it comes to database, it refers the model. Salesforce application and Anatomy. So in the model, when it comes to declarative method, what are we use? We use standard object and custom object, right? So whereas coming to programmatic tool, we call S object, that's called Salesforce object and wrapper classes. So I will discuss about wrapper classes later. That is nothing but boxing and unboxing that we'll discuss later, not now, right? So even I think you have studied about the wrapper classes in Java itself, which is nothing but auto boxing, unboxing, and all this stuff. You would have learned that is the same thing we are going to discuss here in the programmatic tool also. Whereas coming to business logic, it refers to a controller. So whereas we write business logic here. But when it comes to declarative method, we write we use flow rules, approval process, and lightning flows, and then process filter and so on. Whereas coming to programmatic, we write aspects, figures, and classes. When it comes to user interface, right? View, it refers to view. Like with declarative tools, point and click method, we use page layout, lightning pages, and so on. Whereas coming to programmatic tool, we use visual force, lightning components, lightning web components. So anyway, we are going to discuss about the visual force, lightning component, lightning web component elaborately in later section. So now we are going to discuss about the programming language blueprint. So like how we have a programming blueprint, or we call it as a building blocks. Like in C language, we call it the building block. Same way here with the programming language, in Salesforce programming language, we have blueprint. Under programming language, what all we have? We have data type, right? We have predefined primitive data type, object data type, and so on. We have different data types here, and we have operators, we have constructs, right? Like if else, then and so on. Then we have switch cases and so on. Then we have collections, right? So like in collection, we learn about set and then map and so on. We are going to list and we are going to discuss, and so we learn how to debug, then groups, fitment, and then data retrieval, that is not data retrieval, nothing but a query, and comes about the data management, DML, user interface capability, integration capability, and security. Right? This is the programming blueprint. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned until I come back to the next section. And request you all to subscribe to our channel, click on bell icon, and then so subscribe my channel. So in case if you have any doubts, you can contact with 85507916 or 8142077. It's Raakesh iWave Lab and Techno Hub channel for placement training. So please click on subscribe button, click on bell icon, right? In case you want to write or you want to send a mail, you can send a mail to iWavelabs@gmail.com. Please stay tuned. Bye bye.